Hello and welcome to the finale of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, and in this episode I will be taking all 12 party members that have gone through the Kefka Tower, and I'll be selecting the 4 that you could probably guess with your eyes closed, if you of course have followed through the playthrough, and I'll be taking those 4 into the final battle against Kefka. It'll be a long, epic battle with one of the greatest final boss fiends of all time. However, One Winged Angel and the Extreme from 7 and 8 are clear, as well as the one from 3. But let's go. Those screams are pretty fucked up. It's actually mad to think that none of this was meant to happen. It was meant to end at the end of the World of Balance, but they had so much time to spare that they did the World of Ruin stuff. But anyway, welcome friends. I knew you'd make it here, so I've prepared some suitable entertainment for you. How long are you going to let the destruction continue? I've tapped onto the ultimate power. Observe. Such magnificent power. You are like insects to me. I will exterminate everyone and everything. People will keep rebuilding the things you take from them. Then I'll destroy those too. Why do people rebuild things they know are going to be destroyed? Why do people cling to life when they know they can't live forever? Think how meaningless each of your lives is. Or are. It's not the net result of one's life that's important. It's the day-to-day concerns, the personal victories, and the celebration of life and love. It's enough if people are able to experience the joy that each day can bring. And have you found your joy in this nearly dead world of ours? Yes. I know what love is, and I have learned to celebrate life and the living. My family lives on inside of me. I know what friendship is and family. It is my dream to build a kingdom in which I can guarantee freedom and dignity. I have come to experience anew the love of my brother. I've met someone who can accept me for what I am. I have a special little granddaughter, and I have a brave grandpa who stand by me through it all. My friend's airship and her love. I have my friends here. This is sickening. You sound like chapters from a self-help booklet. Prepare yourselves. Now for my next trick, I will make you all disappear. Do. Kefka, you don't know what you're doing. Stop. We actually get to see the way of judgment now. I command the greatest power in the universe. You are all helpless before me. Kefka stands on top of the tower. I will destroy everything. I'll create a monument to non-existence. Life will go on. There will always be people and dreams. No, I will hunt them down. I will destroy it all. Destroy. We will not allow you to harm another living thing. Hee. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? It's over, Kefka. Right, so here we go. So Terra, Edgar Sabin, Cyan, then Celeste, Shadow, Locke, Setsa, Stroggle, Mogmar. There we go. So we go 2 Ultimas, a Drill to the hand. So the way Kefka's fight works is there are 4 stages to this final fight. The first phase represents Purgatory. This represents Hell. The second part represents Purgatory. The third part represents Heaven, and then the top is, well, anyone's guess. So you can hear sound cues as to when things are destroyed. Wait, X magic. Cure 2. So there are a few nasty moves the further up you go. Just flat out fucking. You have to be careful of that. Wait. This is counter-attack for the end of the first phase. So the way this works is, if a character is dead at the end of one of the phases, they get taken out of the party and one of the other 12 comes in. But if all 4 party members die at one part, then it's over. Excuse me. So this is the part of Kefka Tower that represents Purgatory. I'm going to make someone an employee. Done, yeah? Where is Green Cherry? Right, so cure 3 to yourself. So Dancing Mad in and of itself, this theme is about 17 minutes long. Between 17 to 18 minutes long. It's actually ridiculous, but that's just how it is. I don't actually know what all of this is meant to represent. I guess I'd go in the menu here. You got a type of like snow lion on the bottom. It just looks very biblical. I'm not sure if there's any underlying details that I'm missing, because I have no fucking clue. Stop. Yeah, I would say the next phase is the most awkward phase. The final phase is hard, because it is the final phase. But just keep it on too. Flare Star, fuck. Cyan might be dead. Oh no. He's been zombified. Fantastic. 10 hits, fantastic. Hopefully some will get blocked. Oh my god. So some of them do have moves that are used once they're gone. Ah. Oh god. me. Tier 2 to you and to you. Is that cyan? Can't wait for Edgar to get healed up. And then he'll save an art. And the blitz. Edgar does need to get moving soon. There we go. Although I'm going to need to haste 2 again at some point. Excuse me. Right, so now we get to the 3rd phase of the song. So the parts of Dancing Mad automatically change based on when you move on. Yeah, this only has 2 targets, but it's very annoying here. This is meant to represent heaven. I see some very, I'd say some very Grecian thingy-bobbedies. Right, let's get rid of that. Yeah, it looks like a lot of like the Greek statues and stuff like that you get. Anyway, you do not have haste to, okay? It's all about killing as quick as possible. This phase is awful. If I hear a part get destroyed, that means it's destroyed. Meteor, fantastic. So I did miss most of it. Oh, fuck off. Ultimate spam. Oh fuck yeah, that move is awful. So Edgar is out of the final phase. But that is fine. So here is the most famous part of Dancing Mad coming up. Because now the 4th and final part, the one that represents God himself, Kefka. Only Kefka and Sephiroth have been egotistical enough as villains to portray themselves as gods. Because, well, they're the only two, well, they're the 2 most successful villains in the franchise. But then again, you do have, I don't want to say the one that, anyway, Life, Dreams, Hope. 15 has a villain that also nuts. Where did they come from? And where are they headed? These things. I'm going to destroy. have a few moves that are absolutely awful. Fallen One is one of those, because it's everyone down to crit. Okay. He also has Heartless Angel, which we'll know is Kefka did not care whatsoever. And life too. Then ultimate. The end comes beyond chaos. Celeste and Cyan with full health. So yeah, this once the screen starts to shake, it gets ready to use Heartless Angel. Now, the good old popular villain from FF7 also uses Heartless Angel. Both moves are absolutely disgusting in both of their versions. Here it is, I think it's just called one of them, like this. Do that. At this point, I can kill the bastard, so... And now we get our classic FF disintegration, but yeah, Kefka's final form doesn't work. He's not good enough. Those wings aren't looking as good as a certain sun ones. And plus there's two of them, which just isn't. If you're a godly figure with 2 wings, it's just bless me, sneezing during the Kefka disintegration, we love that. But there we go. Now we get a really long credit. It's breaking up. There's no time to lose. Airships just ahead. Come on, everybody, we have to work together. Sarah, what's wrong? So all of the Espers are disintegrating because they can no longer live in the world without magic. The Magicite. Magic is disappearing from this world. The Espers, they no longer exist. You mean Terra too? Come with me. I can lead you out with my last ounce of strength. Because Kefka Tower, most of it was floating. It's all going to go crashing down now. But here we go with the final song of the soundtrack. Balance is restored. It's 26 minutes long. I thought Dancing Mad was the longest, and then I checked the OST, and then Balance is restored. It's like 24 or 26 minutes long. Cyan as Cyan Garamond. So if you do nickname them, they tell you their actual names. So they show every character and like a different version or altered version of their theme. Cyan, think you can handle that switch? Machines, I hate machines. just have to show technology who's boss. Setzer as Gaviani. Of course, he's a gambler with Italian heritage, which has had to be. Wait. Let's go that way. Sometimes in life you just have to feel your way through a situation. So his coin toss failed because you started to sound just like you. So of course this will be the most complete ending because I have all 14 characters. Edgar, Ronnie, Figaro, or Rooney Figaro. And of course Sabin as Sabin. Rene. You have Ronnie and Rennie. Or Rene. These two go hand in hand. So. I didn't turn my back on the kingdom, big brother. I knew you'd be a better king. I trained hard knowing I might have to help you one day. Now I know why I have these stupid muscles. Mog as Mog. No surname for Mog, just Mog. Mog the Noodle. Help! Save me! That sounded like Ashley when for RE4. Help! Gotta save Mog, off you go. The hair, watch the hair. Tomorrow, as tomorrow. Wide open. Ooga. Ooga booga. Go-Go as Go-Go. Now he didn't come with me, so he doesn't get showcased, I don't believe. Oh, he does. He just happens to be here. Both buttons have to be pressed simultaneously. Go-Go, watch Celeste do exactly what she does. He's the master of mimicry. And Gal, who no one cares about, the most useless character in existence. Gal finds shortcut. Gal finds shortcut. hole. I don't know why Aria the Mexican Carreteras. They're putting them together. Confront. How nice. Celestia. Come on, the floor's about to break apart. Look. I will not let go. I promise. I almost ate it trying to pick up that silly trinket. And Terra as Terra Brantford. Arguably the main character of the first half, definitely, but Father. Terra, we must part now. We Espers will disappear from this world forever. But if the human part of you is very strongly attached to something or someone, you will probably be able to remain in this world as a human being. And now it's never mentioned whom it is she loved, but of course General Leo was the one that Realm, I don't remember her surname. Realm Aroni. But yeah, it's never actually mentioned who it is she loved. I mean, it could be General Leo, I have no idea. Because he was the one she asked about love. Maybe she grew fond of him during their small time together. Anyway, Grandpa, stop goofing around. Sorry, dear. If I hear even a peep out of you, I'm going to draw your portrait. No, anything but that. But you know, just once I'd really like to do a portrait of you, on canvas, of course. Realm, how can you be thinking about pictures at a time like this? Shadow. As... His identity isn't fully unknown, but Interceptor, get going. Stay well. Baran, I'm going to stop running. I'm going to begin all over again. So Baran was his brother, I believe. I accidentally triggered those cutscenes so I couldn't show them off when doing the grinding. Anyway, Strago Magus, that is his name. But yeah, if you rest in any inn with Shadow, you get part of his backstory, and I kind of fucked that bit. Oh no, a kid like me doesn't know the meaning of defeat. Gotcha. And you, the wonderful player. Come with me. Gotta get out. The last piece of magnesite. Tara, it's okay, your power. It's fading. So because she is only half Esper, she will be the last one to go, because technically her Esper power is the weakest. Because it's only half within her. She is the strongest Esper, but Tara, your strength is going. She's falling. So, colour is back within the world. Do it right, Catherine. Gotta hang in there. So there's Terra flying above Mowgli's. For a while longer. Just a little longer. Where's Terra? Terra? Thank you, Setsa. Didn't I say it before? This is the world's fastest ship. So Terra lived on, which meant that she must have loved someone in order for her to remain as a human. As I said, you can theorise if you have a theory as to who. I mean, it looks like it is only generally. But the thing is, of course, you might not love him in that way. It could be as a fatherly figure, because I don't actually know how old he is, but I'm assuming it's generally because she kind of discovered the concept of love through generally. Of course, you've also got Catherine Dwayne, and then the kids. It could be her love for those. Which picture love could be nothing. But Yoshitaka Amano, the one responsible for the art design of Kefka and everyone else. And every single logo, like the Warrior of Light from 1, the Emperor from 2, Lunith / the Warrior, Crystal Warrior in 3, Kane in 4, the Windrake in 5, Terror in the Magitech Armor of 6, etc, etc. Were all artwork by Amano, and he is a legend artist. Yeah, for the time, these scenes are pretty cool. If you had it in FF5 as well. But these ending credit 3D scenes are pretty goddamn cool for the SNES. That is just how good they were at doing everything on the SNES back in the day. Field graphic design. Hitoshi Sasaki. See if I recognise any of these from previous credits. I don't remember. You've got all your god tier ones, all the main ones, but yeah. Well, Nakamura, yes, but then there's been multiple Nakamuras. We've even got a chess player and a wrestler with that sort of. Like Hirota I've seen before. The Tony not sure. I've definitely seen Okamoto before. Vyman Lee, Aiko Ito. And then we've got Ted Woolsey as the translator. So it was one sole English translator that had to do everything. That's pretty mad. How there weren't more. Because there were two Japanese sound directors, really. But, Jesus. I don't know. Look how green the world is again. There he is, Miyamoto, Torishima, Hashimoto. Tetsuya Nomura. Of course, he is the head of the helm for FF7 Remake. So I think Suzuki came back as well for FF7 Remake. Yamashita and Yokota, I think they've come back as well. Of course, you've got to think, they've been around for over 30 years and they've happily come back for FF7 Remake, which is pretty goddamn cool. Miyamoto, I've seen him across all the credits of the classics. Don't know if he's come back or not. God knows. It's Hikaru Nakamura? No, it's not. But yeah. Samino. Rich Silviera. Very nice. Chris Budd. I'm guessing these are all the ones involved in the English version now. Unless they weren't, you never know. The fact that there was only one translator is a bit mad. Because what else were the other English/American lot that I don't know. And then here we go. Brain and Catherine have successfully got a child. So we've seen the airship, the Falcon, and she waved to him. And then they rebuild the house that got burnt. Flowers come back, things can once again grow. I reckon there's actually no dialogue here, you just see their actions without hearing what they say, or reading what they say, sorry. And the Figaro Castle back to normal. I mean, it wasn't really good. Now Terra has to live as human, and that is very symbolic. The fact that she undoes her hair, basically signifying that she's freed herself. She's accepted that she is now a human. She's no longer an Esper, and well, that's what she wants her new identity to be. Not the first time, well, it's not the only time something like that's done. It is done in a future title. In case someone hasn't seen it, I will not say. But, well, I mean, changing your hairstyle in any form of storytelling could be much more important than you think. There's the Phantom Forest. Back with us again. And then this motley dance. mobs just chilling on the floor. Look at that slipstream. And now in the classic Final Fantasies, you probably cannot leave the screen once it does display the end. But there we go. That marks the end of Final Fantasy VI within the Final Fantasy Marathon. So that is yet another title to add to the list of Final Fantasy games that I have completed. 6 down and 9 to go, possibly 10, because if FF16 is out by the time I finish my marathon, I might as well do that. Of course, there is the Strangers of Paradise demo that is apparently up until Monday, so I am going to probably download the demo, do that at some point. Of course, I'll be back on Saturday for the start of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I do not have the time to stream tomorrow. I could do, but I've been very, very, very busy this week. I would have been able to have grinded and actually got a video up on Tuesday instead of having to do 2 yesterday to catch up. But I've been busy with uni work, physical work, and of course having a social life, because you've got to have one. So this week's been a bit of a challenge, trying to get used to balancing everything, because last year there wasn't as much I could have done, because of course uni is, well, the way I'm having experienced it now is the way I should have done last year, because I didn't get that last year. Just have to get used to the pacing, trying to find my footing. Of course I'll continue with the marathon, of course, because I have set out the rules where I have to basically, once I start a Final Fantasy, do a video every day until the game is done, and then I'm of course allowed a 1-day break between each title. Of course, if I do miss a day, I just have to do like 2 the following day in order to catch back up. Of course, if that becomes impossible for any reason, I will alert. Of course, with me being a uni student, I have to cater for university. I have to, of course, prioritise this first. Outside of the marathon, I can't prioritise the marathon over, well, my future really, of course, as you can understand. But if I do find the pacing and I don't struggle as much as I have this week to kind of fit in everything I want to do within the week, then I will be able to comfortably stream FF7 and maybe even get a few other streams in. There's Quake that I can buy and get. There's a few other games that I just want to get through, that are just in the game library waiting for me to play. There's stuff like that I can just do. But I will be back. Of course, I haven't streamed in ages. I think it's been about 3 months. I've been back at uni for 4 weeks. And it was about 3 weeks into finishing first year that I finished Horizon, so it's between 11 to 12 weeks. Which is a bit mad, but I'm ready to start streaming again. Hopefully the Wi-Fi isn't naff here. The Wi-Fi is good, but it has a tendency to blip, and if it blips, of course, that'll end the stream. I don't know if I'll be able to cast on the phone properly, because maybe casting on the phone using multiple devices at once with a small phone will affect it. Of course, I'll have to test the waters, I have to make sure it's fine. Of course, I said if I can, I'll try and fit in other streams as well. See if there's a new Doom World I haven't checked in a week or 2. I said if I do get Quake, I can do that down the line. I've got a few other games I can do. I might as well just give it a go, test the waters, all that stuff. But as I said, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for the start of Final Fantasy VII. Of course, I have done 2 playthroughs on it already. I did that challenge playthrough, and there was a regular playthrough. But this time, I'm going to try and do absolutely everything within the game. That includes every gold saucer minigame, try and get every enemy skill, try and get, hopefully, the majority of the materials. There is a materia in the start of this too, in the icy areas. I don't want to explain too much in case anyone don't know, but there is a point where you're on an empty map and you have to lay down flags to mark where you're walking. You either pass out and then get taken to the next part, or you find the next part where you need to go. But there is a secret igloo there with a boss fight that leads to a summon. I think it's the Alexander summon, which I never knew about. But I've done some research on some of the smaller details of FF7, like some of the few summons I never knew about, because I want to try and treat this marathon where I can do everything to 100%. So those tiny little parts that I missed out on doing in my original playthrough, as I said, I will try and do this time. Might even try and brew the gold chocobo properly instead of doing the easier way, which involves, of course, probably multiple streams of doing chocobo racing. And then on top of that, there is also the minigames and also the exclusive items, which are very difficult to get within chocobo racing. I don't know if I'll do 100% items. I might try and do 100% weapons, which means I'm going to have to buy every weapon in the shop, even if they're shipped, to basically get them. But yeah, anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. As I said, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.